Well, hello and welcome back to, is this episode 39? I think so. Episode 39 already. Well, I'm not even sure, well, we should reach episode 50, maybe, because we are in fact nearing the end of this. It has occurred to me that, there's only 2 more eggs to raise, which obviously on the DM20 you can raise 2 different at once, so that's 1 more run after this run. So I estimate we'll be somewhere near like episode 44 or 45 maybe. And then I'm going to have to start on some of my other ideas. So, before we get into anything too much, I want to start this video with not a sponsor. I want to start this video with a disclaimer. One, if there are any sections of the video with audio cut out, that's because I don't want you to hear the grossness that is me dealing with a cold and clearing my throat. So, you're welcome. 2, I am in fact somewhat ill, but I already took yesterday off and I'm on a time limit because Bancho Leomon here will die after a while. And this guy, you can only pause for so long. So, I'm not taking today off as well. Today is the 31st of December, which won't be the day it's uploaded, I can already tell, because it is far past midday while I'm recording this. And I don't really see me editing this and getting it uploaded by tonight. Especially while I'm dying. The next thing is the tournament, Yes, there was the tournament, Friday Night Fight Club, that Sting was going to partake in. And that didn't happen. Unfortunately there were server issues, so it had to get postponed until next Friday. I don't know if Sting's going to be alive by then, but I'm just going to really hope I have an adult level by then. I mean, I probably will. If not, I'll just raise this guy again. I really hope I have an adult level. Maybe I could just raise a Numamon, that'd be funny. Any humst, the good news about that entire ordeal, I mean, it's kind of just sad in general that the tournament got cancelled. Not even cancelled, just postponed. But things happen, life goes on. I will also say my brain might not be functioning entirely properly, so if I don't make sense, then have fun with that, because I ain't re-recording this. No, the good news, the silver lining to the entire tournament, even though it got cancelled, was I did accidentally meet in the Discord voice chat Wario's Digifarm, the YouTube channel that, if you've noticed, has been down in my comments every now and then. And I've been having a good chat with them. And they're pretty funny. Go check out their channel if you like just kind of like, I wouldn't say wacky humour, because it's not really wacky, it's just kind of like, it's gonna sound rude, but I mean it in the most sincere and kind way, kind of like dumb humour. Like, if you can lighten up and just accept funny things for funny things, then they are hilarious. If you're the kind of person who likes more sophisticated jokes perhaps, or can't really tolerate funny for the sake of funny, then you might not enjoy them as much. Go check them out, and I guess worst case scenario, you just may not like them and you can not watch the rest of their videos, but they're pretty funny. From the videos I've watched, at least, I've actually genuinely enjoyed just the way he does videos. Completely non-serious as well. It's amazing. Anyway, disclaimers out the way, and the fact I might not be braining properly also out the way. Let's get on with stuff. So, I mean, this is still Bancho Mamimon. This hasn't changed. He's still the delinquent bean. Same with Bancho Leomon here. Still got both the Bancho boys. You are all set to go, right? Almost. A battle or two and you'll be a-okay. Let's say hi. Right, we've got these three and this guy. Let's go with this guy, because on the left is Sting as per usual. Did I say Stingmon earlier? I meant Flymon, but he's called Sting. That. Gonna be honest, I kind of screwed myself. Here we have, and you can see him there. Let's scroll over him properly so I can properly introduce him. Blobbo, the X-Tyrannomon, and oh my god, I love X-Tyrannomon so much. They are so adorable. Like their stock art and their sprites. I especially love. I'm not sure if they use this sprite forever or if they eventually change to another sprite where you see his eyes inside the costume. Because you can kind of see the inside of his mouth there, and that's not really X-Tyrannomon, but it's a cool big plushy dino. And I'm just so happy he evolved. I genuinely thought I left Raremon too late and he wasn't going to evolve. And like sometime yesterday, I think, he randomly evolved and it's like, oh, nice. It took me completely off guard. I'm pretty sure I was in the shop and I was like, oh my god, he evolved. But you know what this means? Because I was prepared to like wait for these two to die and then start a new V5 egg and go through Raremon again. But it does mean that after this guy's like evolved one more time and then died, and then Sting on the left here has also died, we'll be done with the version 5 egg, and we've literally just got the 2 special eggs. Sting, as you can see, is very much trying to die. He drops like 3 or 4 of his hearts in the time it takes for Blobbo to drop 1. Which is kind of sad because I've actually grown to like Sting a lot. Look at that happy face. I absolutely love sort of like the Digimon bug design when they have like the sideways pinchy mouth. So that does include Flymon, it includes Kunemon, Wormmon, Shadramon also. They're cool. So let's move on to these 3, because on DMX, Garudamon X has now evolved into Tiger Vespamon, the cool dual sword blade laser wielding wasp warrior guy with a pretty cool scarf as well. And conveniently, he needs training. As you see there, he is in fact a virus attribute. Now, I can tell you a little bit about Tiger Vespamon because it's one of the Digimon I actually know something about. So, I know he guards the, basically a giant floating beehive, the royal honey base, whatever it's called. But I can tell you that the name Tiger is given to like, well, given to him specifically because he's just super fast and agile. But I think Vespamon, like, the Vespamon part of it is just because he's in the top ranks, he's just really strong. I don't know. He's a cool wasp warrior guy, which is weird for me to say because I have a massive phobia of wasps. I hate them with a passion. But Tiger Vespamon, it's pretty cool. On the 2 pendulums, and this guy literally evolved like this morning, I'm talking like 3 AM. We have twin Dukemons. So ultimately, really, it was a good thing I kind of took yesterday off, because if I'd recorded yesterday, it'd be like, I got Dukemon, and then today it'd be like, oh, I also got Dukemon. And I realised that last episode, I did not battle the 2 Megalogoremons, so I'm going to have to rectify that now, and just immediately battle these 2. But not before we take a look at Dukemon's face. Here we go. Dukemon is of course a Royal Knight, and it's always interesting seeing a virus-type Royal Knight, because you always assume, like, viruses are going to destroy the world, vaccines are going to save the world, etc, etc, but it's cool to see the virus Royal Knights, or viruses be the good guys. And it's also always cool to see data types, like, be important as well, because it always feels like it's vaccines versus virus. Then data types are just kind of sat in the background. Like, you got Gankumon and Jesmon, the two data type Royal Knights that I know of. I don't know the rest of the Royal Knights too well, not down to their attributes at least. But enough of that crap, let's just get on with battling. Battle other. Mash them together. Prepare to Digimon. Here we go. Dukemon versus Dukemon. Virus versus Virus. Royal Knight versus Royal Knight. Virus Busters versus Virus Busters. Well, technically Virus Busters Z versus Virus Busters 20th, but... And the Z wins. Good battle, guys. So, you guys go down here like this. Future plans for now, because we're moving on to this guy in a minute, don't we? We're going to do some battles with him. Future plans for now, because obviously if there's only one more run with this guy, I don't really want to start any extra side hatches if they're going to take any amount of time. And I can't remember what the next hatch was. Doesn't matter, I'll have a look in a minute, but point being, I don't want to start any extra hatches that will run longer than one run on this device. Granted, actually, I mean, I think we'll get one more hatch in, because we've got to wait for Blobbo here to evolve one more time, and then we've got to wait for him to die, and then we've got like a whole nother run to do on this device, and like the next hatch starts tomorrow. So, you know, there'll probably be a video on that. Ah, it's the Pendulum hatch. That was it. So it would be these two. Although I might just run this guy. As much as I love the Penzi, I've got too many V-Pets going right now. And it'd be nice to step back, reduce the number a bit. Because it means I can run this guy, and this guy. These three, and maybe the DMX, just because there's like one evolution line I've got left on here. And I'm pretty certain it's the Jazzamon line. Like Jazzadmon, Jazzreekmon, and Metallic Dramon. Banjoleumon pooped. Clearly, he has decided it's time for battle. So yeah, that's the future plan. Is we'll do the next hatch coming up. It's the Pendulum hatch. It will be the Pen 20th. I'll just find some cool evolution lines to run there. Then I've got one more run to do on here. I did kind of want to split it up into a few other things. Like have the special egg and something else, and then the final run have like Dorumon or Mekumon plus Zubamon line. But if both the special eggs are going to be running at the same time, that's just how it falls, and that's what we're going to do. And then I can raise Zubamon on my own for funsies later. Or I can raise Zubamon on here. Or I can raise Ludamon on here. I can raise Zubamon and Ludamon on here and joggle them together, because that would be cool. And then the Jazzmon line there. Any humps, before I drag this video on too long, let's get started with the battling. Banjoleumon wants one piece of food, which might actually top off his trust meter. Now it's important to check, yep, that is full. Next thing we want to do is check our items, so we want couple more armors and several more beast weapons. I don't actually know what that's called. Beast knuckle? I don't know. That one. Yes. There we go. Takes a while every time, but it is definitely worth grabbing those items. How much money have we got? Not enough. I was worried that would happen, because this costs like 500, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna run this tournament and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back after beating up a couple of children. Literally the only thing that damaged me was the Quagamon at the very end, and it did 1 point of damage. So, good effort for trying. But we finally have enough money to move on to the third stage, so we'll do this for today, then save the final stage for tomorrow. Hopefully. Now, this is where things start to ramp up. We're at adult level now, so it's not much of a threat. But stuff starts ramping up pretty quickly over the next, like this tournament and the next one. So I don't think we'll need any items yet. May as well save them while we can. But as you can see, things are starting to land hits on us a little bit, which is concerning. But as long as we can keep landing heavy hits like that, we should be okay. Yeah, that's the bit that's scary, when they start landing hits like that. So, ideally we want to be rolling like perfect 70s every time, and using the weaker of our two weapons until we're set out the boss. Again, just to make sure we're at least dealing more damage. See, immediately we're up to the perfect level. Now, if he doesn't look it, that's like Garbmon there, or Garbomon, as in garbage mon, is actually a perfect level. Perfect 70. And just because I know this guy in particular is tricky, I'm going to use one Beast Claw. You see? Told you it was tricky. But doesn't matter, we're landing hits. Two hits is all it takes. Yes, continue. Galgamon. Back when we used to be a Galgamon. Perfect 70, and again, just gonna use the Beast Claw. Just pretty much from this point onwards, you want to be using an item. Because 500 is not a cheap amount of money, or a small amount of money to lose and not get anything in return. And you see what I mean? This is what I mean by, like, you need to ideally be landing one good heavy hit. There we go. And just in case he lands the next hit, like, I wouldn't want to cut it that close. Because if he'd landed like whatever hit he was going to fire next, there is a very good chance that just having the item could have won us that battle. But thankfully it didn't come down to that. On to the next fight. Number 7 is Lady Debumon. Now we should have an attribute advantage here, but nonetheless we're going to use an item. Well, we're definitely using an item now. We rolled 75. Let's go ahead and use this one. Oh, sweet. We still landed a big hit. I wasn't expecting the critical right away. See, as much as we're getting prize money per victory, like, it does not even slightly pay for the entry cost of this tournament. So you're either winning the #1 spot or you've lost money. Alright, Raremon, perfect level vaccine. See, this is what I mean. When you're getting the slightly crappier attacks, you want to be making sure you've got the items equipped. Uh-oh, might actually lose this one. Come on, Bancho, land some hits. Another big hit, please. That's good, land it. Nice! Woo-hoo. That is how quickly it can turn around though. You just need to miss a couple of hits and that's it, you're done. Number 5 is... oh, it's Raremon. Data type, I think, so I reckon we're going to start using some of the bigger items now. Just because we want to make sure we're doing as much damage as possible. Because it's kind of getting to the point where, yeah, we want to be doing as much damage per hit, so even if we only land one hit this entire fight, we win. But ideally, you should land this one as well. No, that's not the case at all. I'm just glad that she's not been hitting us with one of the crit moves. See, this is where it's getting close. This could be the decider. Oh, thank God. Because I think even if she'd landed like the big heavy move, it would have been her victory by like 1 point. And now you're starting to see what I mean when I say like the battles in this device are a bit hit and miss. You keep doing amazingly and then one bad fight and you've lost all your progress. In any case, here's Raremon. Perfect level vaccine. 65, that's not great. But again, we're going to be using the big heavy items just to play it safe. Okay, we're approaching the end now. Raremon, ultimate level data type. I almost pulled the camera off the table. That would have been very bad. 75 isn't great. Obviously big item because Raremon actually has an advantage over us. So with the same evolutionary stage, but she is a data type. Fortunately, it looks like she got a low or a bad roll for her attack. So I'm pretty sure, like, no matter what happens, we've won now. Well, we've definitely won now anyway. Shine Raremon in the number 2 spot. Ultimate level Vaccine. So we're pretty evenly tied. Oh, I cannot land 70 for these past couple fights. Again, equipping the armour. Not taking the chance, especially this far into the tournament, when we've spent this many items that we're going to have to buy back, and you know, it's just, you don't want to lose. That's a very expensive loss. Good job, Raremon. Just one more fight. Here he is, the big boss. Demon. Finally something we have an advantage against. Ultimate level Virus. Boom. Boom. Maximum power. Should be taking this guy out pretty easily. Oh, he dodged. It's only firing half power though, so it's not too bad. Ta-da! And just like that, we have won tournament number 3, 2,500. Nice. I'm pretty sure the next tournament costs like 1,000 to enter though, so let's hope we can get that in about 2 tries. Let's have a quick peek. I'm not going to go into it now, but yeah, 1,000 points. And we have, oh, 3,000, so we've got like 3 attempts, not including buying items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that is that. Good job, Raremon. I'll replenish the items later. And thanks for watching. Generally, that's about it. So, ideally, I'll record again tomorrow on the 1st of January to get that last tournament done. There shouldn't be any new evolutions, or maybe I'll wait until either X-Tranamon here has evolved, or Tiger Vespermon should at some point be evolving to Dukemon X. So I'll wait for one of those to happen maybe, and then do the last tournament on this device. There are also the little ticket things, so I might do those also. But we'll see. My main goal is to just get that last tournament done, because it's always bugged me that I've never done it. Also, I will put a link to Wario's Digifarm in the description if you're interested in checking out his channel, and so you don't have to go searching through the last couple videos to find comments from him. They're not hard to find, they're not exactly many comments, but it just makes your life that tiny bit easier just if you're interested in his channel, which again, he is pretty funny. Go check him out, and you'll either like him or you won't. So I guess that's it for this video. I will say, even though this is almost certainly not going to be out the day I recorded it, it's going to be late, I'll say Happy New Year's to anyone, or well, everyone in general. Again, even though the video is almost certainly going to be out like a couple days into 2024, that's fine. In any case, because I'm starting to absolutely die now, the tablets are wearing off, and I'm going to go rest in a minute. So, from Flan, from Sting and Blobbo, from Tiger Vespermon, from the Twin Dukemons, and from Raremon, and of course myself, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.